I have some huge, huge legal news. We have a big decision that just came out of the Second District Court of Appeals. Normally, I would have graphics flying around. I have some, a nicer little production than what I have just me turning a camera and sitting at my desk. But this is so important. I've got to get this out right now, folks. A Second District Court of Appeal of State v. Williams has just obliterated the searches that occur in over 90% of the drug cases. Folks, I love watching the crime shows and the crime docs as much as you, but you know what? They mislead you because they tell you that drug cases come from a big DEA sting or some, the SWAT team comes in and serves some warrant on a warehouse full of drugs. That's nonsense. That rarely happens. 90-something% of our cases, of our drug cases here in Florida, happen because of this big case that I'm going to tell you about. The cops smell the odor of cannabis, and that has, for decades now, given them a reason to search your car. And when they search your car, what do they uncover? A bunch of drugs in the trunk, in your purse, in your pocket, God knows where, under the seat. And that has come to an end, folks. This is amazing. The Second District Court of Appeal has said that smell alone, what we call the plain smell doctrine, is now out the window, and cops can no longer search your car just because they smell weed. Now, what the Second DCA has said in Williams is that if you have odor and you have some other factors, then they are going to let the cops search. It's like a totality of the circumstances search, where let's say that they see some illegal weed in your car. If they see it, then they're going to be like, well, we smell it, we can't search, but we smell it and we see it, now we can search. Why is this important? This is going to be important because you folks that have medical marijuana, keep it in the packaging. Please keep it in the packaging. This is causing so many problems where you have to come see me, whereas if you just keep it in the packaging, you avoid people like me. I also want to tell you that the Second DCA certified this question of great importance to our Supreme Court. And the reason they did this is because a case out of the Fifth District Court of Appeal called Baxter also said you can't smell. And I did a video on that too, several videos. And now you've got Williams in the Second DCA, you can't use smell to search. So the Supreme Court now has this sitting on their desk saying, we have a lot of conflict in the state of Florida. Folks, I practice in the Central Florida area, where much of this, we are in the 6th DCA, which means Baxter doesn't apply to us, which means here in Orlando and Osceola and other places in the 6th District Court of Appeal, guess what? They still get to search your car based on the odor. But I'm telling you, this new Williams case is huge. They're kicking this up to the Supreme Court, certifying the question and asking them to get a ruling. So I think we're going to get a ruling, and I hope it's a good one. And you understand why they're doing this, right? A 72-page opinion that just came down within hours of me talking about this that basically says, look, the laws have changed in Florida. And when you have laws that now have legalized hemp, and when you have laws that now have legalized medical marijuana, there is no way for these officers to smell what is coming from you or your car and then make a determination, oh, there must be something illegal. I have probable cause to investigate something illegal, and I am now going to search you and everyone in your car. Can't do it anymore. Not in the 2nd DCA, not in the 5th DCA because of Baxter. And guess what, folks? The good news is I just had this issue a couple months ago, and I've had it many times. And I filed a motion to suppress with Circuit Judge Barbara Leach, and on my client's felony drug charges. And she actually agreed with me on this, and she granted suppression, and the felony drug charges in my client's case were dismissed or thrown out. And so we even have some Orlando judges that understand the logic of the 72-page opinion in Williams, and they are also agreeing. So this is very good news, folks. I will give you a more detailed analysis of the 72-page opinion, but I wanted to get this out there to tell you this is great news and things are heading in the right direction. I'll keep you posted as things develop.